Hey there, Materos. Excited to have you back with us today for another Yerba review. Super stoked. Ew! And so today we're going to switch it up a little bit and get away from the Argentine Yerba. And what we have is Guarani. Now this is a top brand. This is out of Paraguay. So it's a Paraguayan Yerba. A lot of people's radar. This is something that a lot of people have talked about. I haven't read any reviews on this yet, but a lot of suggestions come in on this and that. So I'm super excited to try that. And what I'm going to use today, I have from Equis Mate this beautiful, beautiful, solid ceramic gourd. I'm super excited. It'll be the first time I get to try this today. Awesome company out of the Netherlands. I'll put their information down below. You can go check their website. They've got stories, information, kits, all that stuff for you. But let's get into the yerba. I decided to go with the cocoa today to kind of switch things up. A lot of people talk about switching from coffee to yerba mate, and there are a lot of different yerbas out there. There's dark roasted yerba, etc. There's also instant if you want it, but I went with cocoa just to try something different. I want to see if it's a good stepping stone for somebody who wants to transition from coffee. So I like that nice sealed bag, really different from the paper bags that you normally get. Now I'm expecting a little bit more powder out of this because it's a Paraguayan yerba and not Argentine. So let's see. Oh, whoa. That's a fantastic smell. Can't go wrong with cocoa though. Now, the first thing I noticed when I opened this, it is a lot more powdery than Argentine yerba, but I don't know what that is. Maybe that's part of the cocoa, but you get some big leaves in here. Some pretty good sized chunks. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and pour some of this so you guys can see a difference. Well, all the powder fell to the bottom, but what you can see is the stems are quite big. The leaves themselves are smaller. They've got cocoa nibs in here. There's a lot of powder down on my hand, but let's get it in here. That's a little bit better. You guys can see that. But let's go ahead and fill this thing up. I'm excited. I'm excited to try both the cocoa and this new ceramic gourd. Yeah, maybe you can see that a little bit better. The powder that's in there. Yeah, let's give it a little bit more. Fill her up. All right. So for those who are new to yerba mate, there are different types of yerba out there. The Argentine style usually has bigger leaves and stems. The Uruguay and Paraguay styles are a bit smaller leaves, a bit more powder. Still have stems, as you see what I had here. And then you have the Brazilian yerba, or erva, they call it. And that's really powdery. You can check out, I did a yerba review on Chimango, I believe it was called. And you can check that out. I'll post a link to that. Let's get this set up. And it settles really quickly. So I've noticed that with the Argentinian style, the thicker leaves, it takes a little bit of time for it to settle in. Now, the Uruguay, the powder ones, takes a little bit longer. But we're just going to go ahead and let's get this in here. Put this in. All right. Guarani Cocoa. Salud. It's really soft, that first one. It's not a punch of cocoa. It's a real subtle flavor in there. It also has a kind of coconut taste, a little nutty taste to it. Boy, this would be a really good one for anybody switching from coffee. This is a great stepping stone. Super smooth. There's not a strong flavor to it. It's a very subtle flavor, both with the cocoa notes and with the yerba itself. Nothing really stands out to punch you, but I like this nutty taste. Even the aftertaste has it. To me, it's kind of like coconut. If you ever had a chocolate with coconut on the outside, sprinkled on the outside, or a little bit of coconut cream on the inside, that's kind of what it tastes like to me. Mm. All right, so let's go ahead and give this. So it's traditional. This is a traditional Guarani cocoa flavoring. Cocoa doesn't really lose its flavor. You know, sometimes it gets washed out, and that's one good thing with the yerba. You can keep fresh yerba cycling around. So I like that. Each time I refill it, I get a little bit of cocoa taste to it. It's not completely washed out. So, All right. So if you're looking to switch or just try something new, if you're switching from coffee to mate, want to try something new, get a little flavor, something nutty, I would recommend this. I would definitely recommend this. So let's go with the scoring. I'd say with the subtlety, there's a nice aftertaste. If you like that kind of flavor, the smoothness of it, again, there's no big punch. There's nothing like, ooh, I'm drinking yerba mate. It's quite smooth. So let's go 7.7. 7.7. Guarani Cocoa, 7.7. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I love hearing what you guys have to say. Salud, everybody. Yoo!